Okay, everyone, we're going to do the replace your job calculator. A lot of you want to know how quick you can replace your job. So let me go over a couple things before we pull up the calculator here and make it very easy. First thing you got to know is, TCP to get started, as you probably know at this point, is zero. No credit card, no money. We don't even ask for a form of payment, right? So it's very, very easy to get people. It's so easy to get people. I mean, hundreds of people come in a day because there's no downside for them, right? We've seen people go out and get as many 50 to 100 in 1 hour, okay, signups, okay, because all they did is say you had to have the system, it's free, grab it, and people jump in like crazy. So you got to know your numbers. Most people on average are doing anywhere from, on average, I see 5 to probably 20 signups a day from the most people, okay? I mean, we have people out there that get 0, and then we have people out there that get 1, but these people aren't very serious people, right? They don't want to be serious, okay? You're not really trying. If you're trying, you can do this easy. Just on Facebook groups and Twitter, you can get 5 to 20 people signed up a day. Not to mention we have our awesome hot leads. A lot of people are calling our leads and literally, having tons of success getting all these signups, okay? 5 to 20 is average that I'm seeing anyway in the back office, that an average Joe can go out there and get per day, okay? Not in a week, per day. I mean, some people will do this in a week, but it's not hard to do this in a day, okay? If you're serious, again, you got to know your numbers. And you gotta kind of say, I'm going to get this many people a day, okay? All right, now that being said, let me pull up the calculator because it's very easy to do this. Okay, let's say you earn $5,000 a month. Well, how many signups? All you gotta do is divide that by 25. You need 200 signups, which is really nothing. I mean, we have people that have done this, in a week, let alone in a month, let alone in 2 or 3 months, okay? So if you know you need 200 signups to make $5,000 a month, and that's what you're making on a job, think about this. How long have you worked on your job to make that $5,000 a month? Has it been year after year after year to do that, right? So let's say, okay, you need 200. Let's say you wanted to divide it down. Let's say you wanted to be there in 6 months. That's 33 people a month. And within 6 months' time, you'll be making what you're making on your job, okay, in 6 months. Many of you worked a job 20 years, and you could replace it in 6 months, so know your numbers. Let's say it would take a little longer. Let's say 8 months. So you needed, what did I say? 200 people divided by 8 months. You want to get out of your job in 8 months. Whoops. 200 people divided by 8. You need 25 people a month. That's less than 1 upgrade a day, and within 8 months, you're out of your job, okay? Or some of you want to do even less. Some of you want a brand new car, and your car payment is, let's say, $300, right, for a new car. Some of you want more car than that, but 300, for the average person will buy a pretty nice car. 300 divided by 25, you're talking 12 people. That's it, 12 people, 12 upgrades. You're making $300 a month. You can go out there and get your brand new car. Okay? How easy is that, right? So let's divide that by 2 months. If you divide that by 2 months, that's only 6 people that upgraded per month. And 2 months from now, you're making, as long as they stay active, $300 a month to go buy your new car. I mean, 6 people in a month. Now let's show you how ridiculous that is. There's about 30 days in an average month minus 6. That means 24 days of the month you really stunk. You didn't do anything in 24 days, and only 6 days out of an entire month you did anything. Did that 2 months in a row, and you're making enough to go buy a brand new car. Let's say you're trying to make your rent or your house payment. Of course, this varies all over the country, depending on what people make on the country. So let's say an average house or rent payment's $1,500. Divide that by 25. Take 60 people. So if you got 30 people this month and 30 people next month, you're making your house payment every month, okay? As long as they all stay active. What if it took you 4 months? So let's divide this by 4, just for example. It's only 15 people upgraded a month. Within 4 months, you remember the power of TCP is residual income. So as long as you keep these people active, you're making that month after month after month after month. It's not one time. Okay, a lot of people work so hard on the internet on these deals for fast start bonuses that are one-time commission that don't come again, and the residual is very small. You know, to make $10,000 a month in most MLMs, you need like 10,000 people in a downline. It's crazy, the numbers, because the residuals are very, very small. Where with us, 25 times 400, and you are making $10,000 a month. Okay, if you wanted to do that in 2 months, what is that? So you need 400 people. You got to sign up 200 people for 2 months in a row. You're making $10,000 a month residual, as long as they all stay active. That sounds like a lot of people, but it's really not. And let me show you why. Because we have people that are going out there and giving away. Remember, because here's why it's not hard. Free. Free is why this isn't hard. It's not hard to get people signed up for a trial when there's no cost, no credit card, no CC, nothing, no cost. It's not hard. What's hard is trying to get people to sign up for something where they have to pull money out of their pocket up front, okay? But here's the deal. So they sign up for free, and a lot of them don't know what they got into. And the very first thing you should be doing is, last night I did a whole webinar on share codes. Share codes. Get them set up with an entire funnel, their very first day of the business. Get them set up on an app the very first day of the business, their mobile app, and watch what happens. They're going to love it. They are going to absolutely love it, and they're going to want to upgrade. We see this all the time. People love it, and they're like, wow, this is powerful. I have to upgrade. You know how many people actually contact our office wanting to upgrade early? We give them 7 days for free, and they're like, dude, I'm ready to join right now. I don't need the 7 days. Okay, but we always give everybody 7 days free anyway. We never gyp anybody on that. But we have so many people contacting us that want to upgrade. But what is it again? It's the power of free. Go out there and get 20 people. You know, for example, let me clear this here. If you got 20 people, 20 trials a day times 7 days weeks, you're talking about 140 trials in a week, right? Now, let's say only half of them upgrade, 70. Let's say you do this times 4 days in a month. So you got 20 a day, half of them upgraded. And we're seeing more than half upgrade a lot of times if you follow up right. So 70 times 4, 280 times $25. You're already making, if you did this every week for a month, you're already making $7,000 a month if you follow this example right here. Okay? A lot of you are like, man, I'd be happy with a third of that. Okay, well, let's do that. Let's do a third of that. So give it away 20 times a day, not half sign up. Let's say only 30 of them sign up. So you got 140 trials a week, and only 30 of them upgraded. 30 times 4 equals 120. What is 120 times $25 a month? You're making about, that's not even a third, that's almost half, $3,000, right? So let's do this one more time. Let's say 15 times 4. So you got 120 trials a week, only 15 upgraded, which isn't good numbers at all compared to what we're seeing. But 15 times 4 equals 60 people, 60 times $25. You're already making an extra $1,500 a month based on that example right there. So again, and then if you started making that monthly, what if you did that the next month, and the next month, and the next month? Because these are all based on 1 month, which is crazy, you know. So let's say you did it 2 months in a row, you're already at $3,000 a month. Okay, if, you know, this is what's crazy about what I'm showing you here is if you only worked for 1 month and you quit and you didn't do anything else, if you didn't work the next month, right? So let's just take that example of 30 people a week. Okay, 30 times 4 equals 120. So remember, you're trying to give 20 trials away. So 120 times 4 or times 25, yeah, $3,000. So now, if you went out and did the exact same thing next month, you made $3,000 here. Now you're making this, as long as they stay active residually, you're going to make that every month. You do it again the next month, do the exact same thing. Now you're already up to $6,000 a month. Do it again the next month. You're already up to $9,000. Do it again one more month. You're already up to $12,000. Doing the exact same activity every single month, because the residual just keeps adding on top of each other month after month after month after month. And what are you doing? Again, all you're doing is giving it away free 20 times a day. And that's, again, 140 trials a week. And out of the 140 trials a week, in this example, only 30 of them are upgrading. That means 30 say yes, 110 say no. Okay, this is very, very, very realistic. Actually, below our stats. And how many of you right now, again, it's well, I'm doing this video, it is November 21st, a day before Thanksgiving. How many of you have put together an extra $3,000 a month residually that comes month after month after month after month, and you've worked 11 months this year so far? How many of you have done that yet? Okay, so again, depending on what your income is and depending on what you want to make, all you got to do is take out a calculator and say, I want to make an extra $4,000 a month. Divide that by 25. You need 160 people. Well, you might not get 160 people in a month, but let's say it takes you 4 months. It's only 40 people a month that upgrade. That's ridiculous. It's not that hard to get 40 people a month to upgrade in TCP. In 4 months' time, you're making an extra $4,000 a month. In 4 months' time. Again, you've had 11 months' time this year already, 11 months, almost 12. And have you put together that kind of money yet? If not, that's because either you're doing the wrong things, or you haven't really set down. This is the roadmap. This is the blueprint. Okay, we're giving you the exact blueprint on how to go out there and print money and have it come monthly. So all you got to do is figure out what you want to make, divide it, and then say, okay, I want to do that in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Man, I'd be happy if I started making that in 6 months. Do the numbers, and then that's your target, and make sure you go out there and hit that target. Okay, that's it. Hopefully you guys, you know, watch this and understand it. And I know a lot of you are getting ready for the holiday this weekend, which we wish every one of you a happy holiday. And we'll probably say that tomorrow too. But anyway, that's it. This is the blueprint. It's the quit your job calculator. That's how you do it.